In my last video, I broke down how OpenClaw works and why it's honestly replacing traditional AI chatbots. But running a fully autonomous agent 24/7 can get expensive fast. Today on True AI Guide, we're doing the whole thing for free. We'll spin up a free AWS VPS, run it on the Gemini API, and connect it straight to your Telegram so you can control your agent from your phone. First things first, we need a server. And AWS is basically giving them away right now. When you create a new account, they credit you $100 straight away. Go to aws.amazon.com, hit Create Account, follow the steps. AWS may or may not ask for a credit card up front. In my case, I got the $100 credit without any verification at all. But if they do ask, they'll just charge $1 to confirm you're a real person and refund it straight away. Either way, once your account is set up, you'll see $100 in free credits waiting for you. Now here's where it gets better. See this Explore AWS panel on your dashboard? AWS gives you these little challenges, stuff like launching an EC2 instance, setting up a Lambda function, creating an RDS database. Each one worth $20 in extra credits. I already completed the EC2 one, and you can see right here, I've got $120 sitting in my account, completely unused. You can stack up to $100 in extra credits just by completing these, which brings the total to $200. But honestly, even that first $100 is more than enough to run OpenClaw 24/7 for months. Let's get the server running. Log into your AWS console and click on EC2. This is where we rent our cloud computer. Click Launch an Instance. A Getting Started page, show when. Click Launch without a walkthrough. Let's name it OpenClaw VPS. For the operating system, you must choose Ubuntu. Scroll down to instance type, select T2.large with 8 GB of memory. Next, click Create New Key Pair, name it something like OpenClaw Key, and save that file safely to your computer. Scroll down to Configure Storage and change it to 16 GB. Hit Launch Instance. Give it a few seconds, click on your instance ID, and hit the Connect button on the top right. Make sure that the EC2 Instance Connect tab is selected. As you see, our VPS, public IP and username are generated. So click on the bottom right yellow Connect button. This opens a fully functional terminal right inside your web browser. No complicated SSH setups needed. Now we install the brains. Open a new tab, go to the official openclaw.ai website, scroll down to Quick Start, make sure you are on the Mac Linux tab, and copy that single line of install code. Head back to your AWS terminal, paste that code in, and hit Enter. Once you run the install command, just sit back. It takes less than 3 minutes. When the big security warning pops up, simply select Yes to accept it. Next, choose Quick Start for your setup mode. Scroll down and select Google Gemini API key. The terminal will now prompt you to enter your Gemini API key. To get this, open up your browser and head over to Google AI Studio. Generate your free API key there, copy it, and paste it straight into your terminal. After that, now when you reach the screen asking you to choose your default model, you're going to see a massive list of options. I highly recommend scrolling down and selecting Gemini 2.5 Flash, because the 2.5 Flash model gives you a much more generous rate limit on the API. It's time to select the chat channel where you'll interact with your bot. Scroll down and choose Telegram Bot API. It's highly recommended and super beginner friendly. Choose the option to enter Telegram bot token. Open your Telegram app and search for BotFather. Make sure it's the official one with the verified blue checkmark and over 3 million monthly users. Send him the message, New Bot. Give your bot a name. I chose True AI Guide. But remember, its username must end in the word bot. BotFather will generate a long API access token for you. Copy that token, go straight back to your AWS terminal and paste it in. Next up, it will ask you to choose a web search provider so your agent can look things up online. Select Gemini, Google Search. It will ask for an API key again, so just paste that exact same Google Gemini API key you used earlier. It'll ask if you want to configure skills right now. For this tutorial, just select No and we are good to go. Then the hooks. For this basic setup, we are just going to select Skip for now. Go back to Telegram, click the link BotFather gave you to jump into your new bot's chat and hit Start. The bot will immediately send you a pairing code with an OpenClaw command to run on your terminal. Copy that command and go back to your VPS instance terminal. You need to reload the terminal page to avoid errors, and then type OpenClaw pairing approved Telegram, followed by the code you just got. Hit Enter, and you are officially connected. So let's do our very first live test. I've opened up our new Telegram bot, and I'm just going to type hi. And look at this response. It says, "Hey, I just came online. Who am I? Who are you?" This is actually perfect and exactly what we want to see. This is where you get to decide what it does. You just need to reply and introduce yourself. I'm going to type back something like, "I'm Yassine, your creator. Your job is to help me manage my tasks, brainstorm ideas, and check the latest AI news from the internet." Once you send your introduction, OpenClaw saves that context straight to its memory, and from that point on, it knows exactly who you are and what its job is. Now, for the ultimate power move. We aren't just going to ask for news once. We're going to turn OpenClaw into our own 24/7 automated news desk. I want it to give me an update immediately, and then keep doing it every single hour. I'm going to type this exact prompt. Research the web right now for the top 3 trending AI news stories and give me a title, a short summary, and the source link for each. After that, repeat this every hour so I never miss an update. Look at that, it didn't wait. It immediately went out, grabbed the freshest headlines, and formatted them perfectly with links I can actually click. You can also control your agent directly from a web dashboard right in your browser. To do this, we need to securely connect our local computer to the VPS using an SSH tunnel. If you type OpenClaw dashboard on your server, it actually gives you the command to run. But there is a catch. The terminal shows your server's private IP, like 172.31. We need to replace that with our AWS public IP, which in my case is 148.179.180. Here is the easiest way to set this up. First, go to the folder on your computer where you saved your private.pem key file during the VPS setup. Click the folder's address bar at the top, type cmd, and hit enter to open a terminal exactly in that location. Now, Windows is very strict about SSH key permissions and will throw an error if we don't lock the file down first. Copy and paste these 2 commands, hitting enter after each, to fix the permissions. Once that's done, we can run our actual SSH tunnel command using our public IP as you see on our terminal. When you hit enter, your terminal is going to look like it's completely frozen or hanging. Don't panic, this is perfectly normal. That -n flag in the command just tells it to run silently in the background. Just leave that command prompt window open, grab the full dashboard URL with your unique token from the OpenClaw terminal, paste it into your browser, and you are officially in. Here we go, we are in. Once you paste that URL, you'll be greeted by the OpenClaw control UI. This is your agent's central command center. Let's do a quick tour. If you look at the Overview tab, you get a bird's eye view of your agent's health. You can see your uptime, active skills, and even track your exact API costs, which is super handy for keeping your budget in check. Now, if we click over to the Chat tab, you'll see our entire Telegram conversation synced right here. And look at the last message. Remember that automated news task we tried to set up? The agent is telling us, "I'm unable to set up the hourly AI news updates. The OpenClaw gateway needs to be paired." This is a built-in security feature. OpenClaw won't just let anyone who finds your bot run heavy automated background tasks. We need to officially pair our account and give ourselves admin rights. To fix this, we can head over to the Channels tab on the left. Here you can see our Telegram integration is running perfectly. But we need to update our permissions to get those advanced automations working. And that's just a simple example. Because OpenClaw has real terminal access to your machine, it can do way more. You can have it debug your local code files, monitor your server logs, or even run commands to deploy your Next.js app. With skills, you snap in specialized capabilities on demand. With memory, OpenClaw actually remembers your projects, your stack, your preferences across every session. And with hooks, you automate everything, trigger workflows on Git events, failed builds, server alerts, all that from Telegram chat. The possibilities are endless. And there you have it, your own 24/7 AI agent, running on AWS, powered by Gemini, controlled from Telegram, and it cost you absolutely nothing. If this video saved you money or time, the best way to say thanks is simple. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Every notification means more free builds like this one coming your way. Got questions about skills, hooks, or building your first automation pipeline? Drop them below. I personally reply to comments, and your question might just become the next video. See you there.